Oh man, that took me off. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today we're here live reacting to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind. YouTube was acting kind of weird because it said it wasn't live and then I hit it and then the timer started. But anyway, here we go for episode 32, ready to relive the hype coming fresh off of probably the best episode in JoJo history last week. The 7-page Muda, the 30-second beat down the chocolata that we got last week. Then getting that reveal at the end of our boy Polnareff. And there's people gave some shit about saying his name wrong. I mean, I was kind of hyped last week, so it just kind of, just came out however it is. I'm still not even sure that Polnareff is right, but either way, I'm pretty sure somebody will let me know what it really is in the comments, because people always do, so that's cool, I think a lot of people have, like, a lot of misconceptions of how I say his name. Has it been confirmed? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed, so I'm gonna go with Polnareff, because that's how it looks if you say it, and I can't remember how they pronounced it in part 3, but it's really good to have Polnareff back, and it was interesting to have him back as well, seeing that, they gave us a story of the Stand Arrow, and, it was the guy behind the computer, and then we see that it's Polnareff, and love him or hate him, he was probably... People say, part 3 was called Popo's Bizarre Adventure because all of the weird stuff ended up happening to him in part 3. So it's good to see him back. It doesn't look like he's in that good a shape, or he definitely looks different, even though we did have like some binoculars over his eyes. It's definitely him, but if I remember correctly, the guy behind the computer screen, which we know is probably him now, was saying that, he got wrecked by the boss. So it'll be interesting to see how he came out from this. And I know it's late as well, but as you guys already know, the JoJo streams are going to run a little bit late because I'd rather do it late than not do it at all, or to be a day behind. So just give me a second. Let me make sure everything is up to snuff and go ahead and get the word out that we're live. People that are joining me as always, thank you guys very much for joining me. I really appreciate it when you guys stop by. We hit like 200 something last week. That was amazing. How many people we had in the house, or at least we almost, I don't even remember. I know it was over 150. So we had a lot of people in the house last week. That was awesome. I think we almost did hit 200. Either we did hit 200 or we almost hit 200. Either way, it felt phenomenal. Okay, so word is out that we're live, and again, I don't expect too much of a turnout because it's so late right now. By the way, we're going to go ahead and get it in. I'm ready for the hype. I mean, we're in the final stretch of JoJo now that we have 7 episodes left. So this should be interesting. Go ahead and get the picture going. We're going to get in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start, though. Oh, we're starting off with hands. Getting the flashback of Bucci Mane getting his butt kicked. Jolene was joining me. Thank you very much. And this is something that I pointed out last week. I noticed that we're getting a lot of recap in JoJo this season, and it feels like they're like trying to save time. Oh, thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, so we get a little bit of a recap and we get intro time. Gangsta. Let's go. So Requiem. Whoa, whoa. They could just end the opening right there for me every week. Sealift, thanks for joining me all the way from Japan. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Should I get the sound right? I think it's about time for me to get another set of earphones in addition to another camera when I finally get it, because I think one of the ears are going out in my headphones here. So Bruno's on the run. Looks like he's seeing the aftermath of the battle. Secco is way more formidable than I thought he'd be. So you're about to find out Chocolate is dead, bro. Right on time, little red character. Thanks for joining me. Listening to the voicemail. And we're heading to the Coliseum. You can just see his heart literally sink. Fulfill this last mission for me. Oh, the personality shift. He was like, I did it for the money. Wow, so this is definitely a big turn for this character. It's almost like he was a prisoner all this time. And it just could be the mental shock of him actually dying. And he knows he's going to a Coliseum. Oh, pole vaulting. Nice. He uses... I love the use of stance in this one. Oh, he almost offed himself with that. If he wasn't a walking zombie, I'd be worried. You gotta stop this guy now. These guys are going at it. Yeah. So he's figuring out what's wrong with Bucciolati, find out he's basically a zombie. Oh no, he figured out the binoculars. Yo, my boy is in a wheelchair. What happened to his legs? Man, this guy still has the worst luck. He's in a wheelchair now. As if he didn't go through enough in part 3. Secco was already sick, but now he's like on a whole new level now. He's more focused. Trying to fight fire with the technique. Deep dive in underground. Man, I mean, it makes sense that even if he's underground, he can't get away from this guy either. I'm gonna love this episode. That's good to know. This guy's literally swimming after Bucciolati right now. Just tracking him down like a shark. Even with him using the zipper to evade. Just swimming through matter. The strategies on the fly is phenomenal. You know he set that up. Stalking Bruno. This guy's insane, man. Oh my god. He was making dust shrapnels. This guy is scary, man. I mean, just because Bruno's a walking zombie doesn't mean he can't die. At least it feels like it. He has an excellent handle on his ability. He gotta move. He can't stay still any longer, but he's gonna reveal where he is. Come on, pulling the ref, do something. You have to stand arrow in hand. Stardust Crusaders, man. John-Thea Polnareff. The return. So if he's in a wheelchair, is like Silver Chariot disabled too? That'd be interesting. $27 people in the house. Thank you guys for joining me. Man. His legs are going from kneecaps down. This arrow's true power, huh? Interesting. And Po's bizarre adventure didn't end too well for him afterwards. And the race is back on. Sticky finger. Cutting up the lamppost, making a little bit of a barrage of his own here. David Productions is going in with this animation. They are. It makes me more excited for Fire Force. Even though I wasn't that big on the manga. The longer you hide, the closer you come to defeat. What's going on? His body's turning into mud? What? This fight is wild, man. And it's just a battle of wits, and it's so fast and on the fly. You know, that's it for you when you hear his music. Yo. Blowing the air out of you, baby. Pluto eardrums out. He still got some resolve in him. Oh! He didn't know where he was going, though. Put my man's right in the middle of the street. I just got fucking spoiled in the chat. But it's okay. We're going to keep going. Zips. Not so confident now, are you? Oh, now you're scared. Doppio! Does he like he can't know. He can't know it's his. No, he's like, oh, you gonna try to beat me? Okay. It's about to go down any second. Oh, there's the phone. Oh, look at the face. Oh, sticky fingers through the chest. Giving no shits about this dude either. Right, he knows that he's a nice guy. So he put the zipper there. I mean, should have known that he wasn't going to kill a kid. So he just got away in a garbage can? Come on. He has his chance to take him out here, though. This isn't good for Bruno. Oh, no. Y'all better not end this episode like this. Come on. No. Not on that cliffhanger like that. He didn't get away. He was melting himself, so he died. I mean, they not like this. They're not about to take my boy Bruno, are they? Oh man, that was kind of weak. If that's how Secco went out. I mean, after all that hype. Next episode is going to be amazing. I hope so. Let's rock out this ED because I love this one. Look, we got some time. Is it an after credit scene? Alright, you guys are telling me a Secco got crushed with Chocolato. That was the same garbage can, wasn't it? Okay. I don't know. It just seemed like that didn't translate too well. It didn't make it seem like it was like clear. I mean, of course I believe you guys. I'm just saying it happened so fast that it just didn't seem like that was his demise. I mean, they fast forward to the garbage truck. And you really would have to be on your P's and Q's, and I got you guys here to remember that that's the same garbage truck that Chocolato was in. So yeah, he got crushed too, but they kind of just panned away from it. I guess they really didn't have to show it again, but I expected a more epic ending from him though. Okay, I guess it's not an end credit scene. It seemed like it was. And his name is Diavolo. Oh man. We're in the end game now. We're definitely in the end game now because the title just told us who the boss's name was. And I know that the boss's name is Diavolo. I mean, that's not really a spoiler. I mean, oh man. So we're finally here. We're getting to the home stretch. We're getting to the end. Only 6 episodes left. And it's still right on pace because, you know, people were saying the final arc is probably the longest. So 6 episodes of just the final opponent. Yeah, that is pretty long. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, because we got to get back to Polnareff. We got to find out what happened to Polnareff. We got the final battle. So we still got some legs left. I mean, 6 episodes is half of a core. So we still got a long way to go, but at the same time, we're getting to the end, and I really want to get back to the rest of the parts. And not that I want to rush this because I absolutely love JoJo. I love reacting to it. I really want to read parts 6, 7, and 8. I really do. Let's see what you guys are talking about over here. There's a theory that the location of chocolate was a Fugo's plan. However, because it was a disastrous development, chocolate has appeared, and that's a rumor. That's interesting. Longer than Kira's. Yeah, it's definitely longer than Kira because Kira was what, 4 episodes where it got to him, and we're pretty much closing out on 6 with Diavolo. Well, final you see how it goes. It's pretty surprising. I bet it is. Oh man, people are already hyping up next episode. I love next episode. Manga fight was confusing too. Really, okay. Yeah, that was a little bit of a confusing end with Secco there. I just can't wait for this fight. I mean, oh, Bruno. Bucci Main. Bucciolati, are we about to lose him? I can't. Because technically the boss is right there. I mean, we know that he can take control of Doppio. They kind of have like this split personality thing going on. But the fact that he's standing right there and Bruno's already weakened for the kill. My mind is going crazy. Oh, I don't want to read the manga. I don't want to wait till next week, but we're so close now. Diavolo's design reveal next episode. He'll be in the OP and it will do his skip. Okay. That'll be interesting. I mean, yeah, yeah, because we saw Kira like way earlier, and this has been the longest it's been without, you know, seeing a nemesis that I can think for most things. Like by now, we probably will at least see what this guy looked like. We don't really know what he looks like. We've always seen him as a silhouette, and we know that Doppio isn't really him. So yeah, I think it is about time we saw what this dude looks like. And from what you guys are telling me, that's going to be next week. Next episode is going to be crazy. See, you guys are getting me hyped to the point where I think next week I might just do it when I get home from work instead of waiting this late. Well, we'll just have to see you guys then. Fantastic episode. That was a pretty good stand fight. I've liked all of the stand fights in part 5. I mean, even more so than part 4. And this is why I'm saying I'm at odds of which one I like the most between part 4 and part 5. Because, you know, part 5, the stand fights are better. The intricacy of the stands, you know, the intelligence that people have with their abilities and things like that is way better. You know, part 4, you know, you cared about the bros a little bit more, but, you know, I feel like these guys are family in part 5, so I'll just have to see where it ends. The end is going to be paramount as far as which one's going to be my second favorite part in JoJo, because right now until this ends, part 2 is still my number 1, but 4 and 5 are battling for number 2 right now. That's going to be interesting. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. People that joined me, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Jolene Cujo, thank you for the donation. And I'll catch you guys later. So if you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If there's not sure as the content for you to indulge on his channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now. Just chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.